any, well, the many few that actually came through very fast. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. How was your week?
It was
Your
awesome.
day?
I worked. Yeah, my day's been pretty good. I got some extra stuff done that I needed to get done at work, so I'm pretty satisfied by that.
Okay, most definitely. Yeah, I ran across you. 'Cause I saw you in the picture with Smoke Buddy, Kylie BBW, and it
Hmm.
was the booty. It was the booty that made me stop and everything. And talking to you, you have not been in the business very long, for what I understand. Correct?
Nope, just since June.
Since June. Oh my goodness! See, this is beautiful. I get to talk
It
to
depends.
somebody
It
that.
depends. It depends what part of the business you're actually talking about, though.
Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. So with that, clarify.
Okay, so I dance. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, okay
I've
then.
been
And how
dancing
long?
since. I've been
No, I was.
dancing. I've been dancing since June.
Oh, you've been
Well,
dancing since June.
yeah, but I've done dates for about a year and a half, on and off. So it depends what part
Oh.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, see. Okay then. So basically, you basically been, let's just say, dibbling dabbling in each part of the spectrum of the sex work trade per se.
Yes.
Okay. See, this is gonna be a very interesting interview, ladies and gentlemen. So look, let me do the particulars and we can get this lady.
Alrighty.
Hello, everybody, and welcome Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcasting career. All you have to do is download the Anchor app onto your phone or go to anchor.fm and get a profile. You can start podcasting, you can record, you can monetize the videos and get them distributed to all the top platforms, and all this is for free. So go to anchor.fm or find it on in your app store, download today and start podcasting. I'm your host, Captain of a Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what it is if you heard this show before. You can find all my links with one link. I'm talking about my porn links, I'm talking about my music links, and I'm also talking about my social links. All you got to do is go to allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Find me everywhere in one spot. Also, we are sponsored by the Facebook of the LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. Go there today, get yourself a profile, mingle with keen-minded people like yourself, and even find events in your area that you might could attend to start your journey into the lifestyle. We also a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. I'm talking about multiple
Amen.
podcasts, giving you know, different spectrums of the black experience. And also, while you're there, you can get some shopping done from over 500 retailers, black owned. I'm talking about fashion, beauty, health, mass, jewelry, you name it, they got it. I'm talking about shopgwdistrict.com. Buy black, support black businesses, build the black economy so we create generational wealth. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be quiet and let the sexy lady introduce herself.
Well, my name's Sugacookie. I'm a new dancer, and I just started dancing in Oakland about starting back in June. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, okay then. So let's go back to the beginning, shall we? What got you into the trade?
It's actually, funny you ask. It's a crazy story. I
Okay.
was actually being pretty much close to being done with men or people in general. And then I
Mm-hmm.
posted this photo with my butt out, and I was like, I'm done with all the BS. Where my baby girl at? So, long
Mm-hmm.
story short, I met this little girl. She, her name is Destiny. She goes by she goes by Red in the industry anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Oakland, and she's like, "Oh, well, I'm a dancer," and she introduced me to it, and I started dancing. With Bana. Shout out, she lives in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
She she's my mentor. So I
Mm-hmm.
started dancing with them, and then started dancing for like a couple of bike clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so the East Bay Dragons in Oakland. You feel me? So
Oh shit.
yeah, I've danced for a couple of them. Yeah, I got a couple bike clubs. So Hell's Angels as well. Shout out.
Oh my goodness. So how in the back of that bike?
Not one yet, but hopefully I'm hoping in the near future.
So how's it like? Period. Because I'm pretty sure that one, you probably could dance your ass off. 'Cause from looking at your picture, I could tell that and
Yes.
stuff. So tell me what it's like to be an exotic dancer.
It's it's beautiful. It's one thing for sure, but a lot of people don't count in how many bruises and stuff we get. Like you go in the back, you get all dressed up, get ready. For me, you get beautified up, and
Mm-hmm.
then you just go in there and you work. And you don't on too much what you're doing. You just focusing
Mm-hmm.
on getting that money. You know what I mean? It's finding
Mm-hmm.
that right person on the dance floor. So
Oh yeah. So how much is it your talk game when it comes to this?
for me, I would honestly say my talk game is probably about. No, you said talk, right?
Yeah,
Give it
you
50%
got talk
because
game.
50 to 60% because people really like my aura. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit
Mm-hmm.
different. I'm not conceited with it. I be myself no matter what I'm doing. So that kind of gets put into my dancing. So I'm goofy, you know what I mean? I'm a flirt,
Mm-hmm.
so that's there too. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. Almost definitely. So, do you do basically like a routine? Do you like when you get on stage? Do you do like stage shows, floor shows?
not yet. I do floor shows, and that kind of just to whatever song is playing. I mostly do and as well,
Mm-hmm.
I've danced
Oh, so
actually
so
inside of. Huh?
so you ain't what you call a walk around girl.
Not yet, no. But coming next year, I should be in the position that I'm trying to be in eventually.
Oh, I know they're gonna enjoy you coming around. You
Yeah.
gonna break a lot of pockets. So it seems like with this game, with the game, the way you entering it, they're basically introducing you level by level per se,
Yes.
like bringing you along slowly. Is that a good thing to a
Yes,
certain
it is
extent?
because because you get to learn everything that you need to learn about dancing. So it's like you got your
Mm-hmm.
floor work, and then after that, I kind of learned there's little props. Like I was saying previously for Hell's Angels, I danced inside of this little cage, and guys will come over and it's like a cage,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of a thing, and they throw money in it while you're dancing inside of it. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, they just introduce you to little stuff as it goes on, and then pretty soon it's like it goes from after hours, and then after hours with the pool party, and then eventually you can get your name on a flyer and eventually get into the club. So it's really
Mm-hmm.
it progresses as you go.
This is so. Because I had talked to a lady overseas about their webcam houses. They do a lot of that over there. So this is interesting because it's not rare that you hear that they basically groom ladies in the exotic dancing. You feel what I'm coming
Yeah,
from? As
yeah,
in, like, okay, now we're gonna have you do this. Then when you graduate, you go to this level or what have you. So, what's some of the things that you had learned from being an exotic dancer so far?
me definitely you have to have your shoes on. Like you have to learn how to dance in them. They're high, they're uncomfortable. Your legs be killing you
Mm-hmm.
later, but you have to wear them because that's kind of what brings the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Like even me for myself, they're different. Like they wake up and they change color own. And so that kind of having that option for people, that it sparks their interest to want to come over to you more. And there's money. So I've learned it's all about
Mm-hmm.
your appearance, how you hold yourself, how you grab the people's attention, what you do to grab their attention,
Mm-hmm.
which means stuff like
Mm-hmm.
eye contact without really saying anything, but saying just enough. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel you. So what did you do before exotic dance? Because you said that you were doing something before exotic dancing.
Oh yeah. So back in Oregon, I did many dates and stuff like that. It's pretty much you
Mm-hmm.
just go on like a social website like Skip the Games or even
Yeah,
Tinder.
yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
you find people and you do what you do.
Mm-hmm. So it's like being versatile in this business. How did it benefit you?
Beneficially because people like say for example, right? I dance. Well, that brings the customers that want to do the extra stuff. Say
Mm-hmm.
I per se I haven't been doing that yet as far as my dancing career goes, but I do notice that
Mm-hmm.
you get danced up, you dance, and then you get people to come over you to ask you if you do extras or VIPs is what it would be called, and you
Mm-hmm.
say yes or no, and that's how you build up your clientele. So I honestly could say it brings in more money, as long as you're
Mm-hmm.
starting your prices, if that makes any sense.
Now, with you, because, well, to a certain extent, you're doing it the old school way. And what I mean by that is because I do understand that you plan to graduate into the adult film industry, I presume, or I could be wrong. Am I
Yes,
correct?
you're
Okay.
correct.
So, because back in the day, that's how it was. They went from the strip club, where they went from, escorting or a call girl, what have you, to the club, to adult film or what have you. Versus nowadays they just go straight to the cell phone and and
Right.
throw up all the fans or what have you. Do you think you coming along this way, how did it benefit you with the adult film?
As far as my dancing goes, because it taught
Mm-hmm.
it taught me how to move my body a little bit smoother, if that makes any sense. So like
Yeah.
when you first start doing like the whole sexy kind of escort thing, I not gonna lie, I carried myself a little bit different, a little bit more hood, if that makes sense.
I'm
Then when I
sorry, I just
started,
love the way you say it different because it making me think about my boy Tyler the Creator.
yeah,
And then
and
something
then
really different. But nah, I love it.
no.
But go ahead, mom.
Got your breath. Yeah, no, and then so it kind of teaches you when you start dancing, how to move your body a little bit, how to use the eye contact a little bit better, how to
Mm-hmm.
coax people in to do what you need to do to make your money. And so that's what I honestly
Mm-hmm.
could say is dancing has taught me how to move a little bit different.
Oh, most definitely. So, have you done any shoots yet towards the adult film industry?
Well, yeah, as previously, as you said, you saw the photos with me and shout out BBW Kylie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
You saw me in photos with her. I actually,
Yeah.
she's the person that I'm working with currently to build my name and my career. So
Okay,
most
most definitely.
definitely, yeah, I did
Yeah,
photos with
she.
her and a couple other
Mhm.
photographers for sure.
Okay, most definitely. So right there, you're just doing photos. You're not actually doing video just yet.
Coming soon. I'm gonna definitely say coming soon.
Okay, most definitely, most definitely. So, um, what is being that you have been on camera? What's some of the things that you? What are some of the expectations that you have in walking into doing your first shoot?
Obviously, sex appeal, definitely my facial expressions. I come in there, I know, because I am younger, 22,
Mm-hmm.
so able to be sexy at the same time, grown, but still keeping it cute and flirty is
Mm-hmm.
definitely, I'm gonna say, like the hardest thing. But I know walking in there, I gotta make myself look as appeasing to a whole group of people, not just one. As far
Mm-hmm.
as my hair and my makeup goes, definitely, and the
Mm-hmm.
rest is just my personality.
Now, also because, like I said, this be your first time shooting. Because normally I have the conversation difficulties on set. The
A
differences.
lot of it is definitely angles. I feel like
Yeah,
people and angles as far as the shoots go, because it really makes a big difference as far as how the content comes out.
yeah. See, it's interesting because with you, I see that you're a lady that actually paid attention. You actually watch and you really studied the game. How much, how important is it for people to be a student of the game before they walk into it?
Very, very important because there's a lot of do's and don'ts. As I said before,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of girls, obviously as a dancer, you're trying to be appealing, correct? So you got to come 100% know what
Mm-hmm.
people want. That's your legs, everything shaved, you're soft,
Mm-hmm.
touchable. Well, a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
come into it. I've met a few girls, I'm not gonna lie, kind of embarrassing, that didn't shave. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just a big no-go. So I definitely would say knowing the do's and don'ts will save you a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot in the game.
Yeah. Now, also, when it comes to, because eventually sometimes you have to probably do content for your site. We'll get to site stuff in a minute.
Yeah.
Um, how would you go about picking the male talent and of course female talent that you would plan to work with for your site, for your personal shit?
Well, one thing I could say is I haven't so much gotten into it yet, but me, as far as I go, I know when I did the shoot with Kylie, I did it with her because I like her personality. I like her aura. So, people I feel like that are really cool to
Mm-hmm.
work with. kind of tell them what you want to do and they flow with it. You know what I mean? So as far as me finding talent in my new future coming up, as far as shoots goes, definitely taking into account people I meet, you know, their or if you will, their personality to see if that's somebody I can videos. And you know, if it is, it's cool.
See, that's why I say I hate to advertise. It's just funny. I meet people that if I would want to work with. They're about the game about this piece. It's crazy. So, because what's interesting is what type of what type of scenes are you looking to do once you start filming?
So when I really start filming, TMI, BBL coming soon, I'm getting some body work done. But my real goal is, as far as how far I want to reach, is I actually want to work in some clubs for dancing and be hired by one in particular, and then grow it out from there.
Basically, it's like you're basically building a brand where it's the strength of it is the exotic dancing, but part of it is the adult film.
Yeah.
You know, period. The question: how much will one fuel the other, in your opinion?
How much would what?
One will fuel the other. Meaning, do you think if, let's say, you become the featured dancer, that would make your adult film sell more? Or
most definitely, because it'll get out there that, you know, I'm popping. I feel like definitely.
Yeah. No. I know the proof is in the pudding because Pinky, that's what got her started.
You ain't lying.
Pinky, when she danced in the club, she had her VH tapes back that were on her boyfriend, and they sold. So it's kind of like, and two, also it kind of helps to become a feature because if you hot on the adult film side of things, it makes you even more marketable. You know, period. Yeah. Because especially you get into that market or what have you. Have you ever thought about actually competing in different competitions of exotic dance?
Definitely have thought about it, but just hadn't reached that level yet.
So shoot. So when it comes to branding, one would love to know how you came with the name Sugacookie because that is one of my favorite cookies.
You know what's funny? It's funny that you say that. So I like to take it back to my dad's side of the family. So when we greet people, we're like, "What you doing, sugar?" It's a Southern hospitality kind of a thing when you say when you walk up to somebody, you say it. So I don't know. That's how I came with Sugacookie, and the cookie part comes from my skin tone because, you know, I'm light, but I look nice. So how you doing, Sugacookie? So it's kind of just like, let me get some sugar. I thought it was kind of a funny / cute kind of a thing to take it back home.
Okay, most definitely. Now I'm gonna ask you this because, like I said, this is fun to talk to exotic dancers. Now I know you ever seen the movie Sucker Punch?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, where the girl, she goes to a different world every time she dance. When you dance, where do your mind go?
Where's my mind go?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I honestly could say, like, I just be getting so into, I be thinking about, you know, I take that back. I think about, like, one of my most favorite people at the point in time and, like, what I might want to do to them. And believe it or not, I know that sounds nasty, but it makes me dance better. Because just, like, it's hard. Like, if you focusing on trying to dance like a hard, then it's going to hurt. You're going to get tired. You're going to want to give up. But if you think about something that's going to motivate you, then it keeps you dancing better.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Now, we about to get to the unsexy shit, babe. Because, see, with you, you're on a different spectrum than who I normally talk to. Because you are fresh. Now, I got to come from a different perspective when we come to you. So, with this, from seeing what happened with the OnlyFans news and everything that you probably looked at the Twitter feed of girls panicking, what was number one did you learn from what happened with all the girls?
As far as what they're getting ready to do with it?
Yeah, no, it's like, okay. Yeah. But I mean, like this. I always say life is a learning experience. What's the point of experience? You didn't learn anything. From the outside looking in, being fresh, you know, being fresh. From looking what happened with OnlyFans talking about kicking sex workers off the platform. You feel what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so I
The
did my
parent.
research into it, and what it kind
Okay,
of
go ahead.
sounds like to me is they're saying that nobody can no longer send sexual content to the people. It doesn't necessarily say you can't make sexy content. It's just saying
Mm-hmm.
more of the explicit stuff, I feel like. So it kind of messes
Mm-hmm.
up the whole thought of the whole thing because everybody's panicking, but they never said what exactly they're banning. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? So what
Mm-hmm.
does it really mean?
Yeah, true, true. But see, the thing what I mean by is like from a business standpoint, because you're going to eventually have your own sites, right?
Yeah.
What did it teach you how to move with your own sites? That's what my point. That's the question I want to get to.
Hmm. That's a
Because
good question.
understand, because at some point you got to put your content up to be sold, and you just sit here and watch and saw what these girls went through with OnlyFans. So the question, be it that you haven't even started yet, learn from seeing what happened with them, because you're heading in that direction. You feel what I'm coming from?
Oh, definitely it's the intro. If you're talking as far as video goes, it's how you appease to your audience. Like it gotta be something that's like, ooh, what's that? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
definitely pulling the attention of the audience, which means like I don't know, high sex appeal, like I said before. Something that
Mm-hmm.
somebody wants to look at, at the beginning of the
Mm-hmm.
video, like a pose or something that they're like drawn in by. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I watch something, I want to look at the front page and be like, ooh, what's that? You know what I mean? So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But see, the thing is like I said, it's another show, and this is. I'm also giving this young lady advice too, and I'm pretty sure Kyle would say tell you the same. You have your stuff on multiple platforms because you never want to be in a position where one site makes majority of your money and you're dependent upon that one site.
Yeah.
Period. Because I tell girls, look at music. When you distribute your music now, it goes to all the platforms, not just one. Period.
Right.
Each platform has its own advantages, each has its own traffic, period. Some has its own built-in traffic just by the way the site is set up,
Mm,
period. It's just navigating that site and knowing to work that site. And
right.
also, you might be doing great with this one site, but never forget about the other sites because you want more than one check.
Right. Correct.
Because I rather 9 bullets in the gun than one. That's
One.
just
Correct.
you
I like
know.
that term. You. Yeah.
Period. Because I always told girls, the girls that do it all make the most money because you have more avenues of making money.
Yes, sir.
You know, so with you being a dancer, you know, it's kind of it's like I tell everybody, everything that you do, you take a piece of it, you add to the next step of the game. So it's kind of like with you being a dancer, you learning how to interact with people. So with that, you can use live cam along with what you do.
Yeah,
If
you
you
got a
can
good
stand,
point.
you can just do live cam, what have you. So shoot, so cause like you say you've been what since January?
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. So what did you do during the
January for
pandemic?
January for the days of last year, and
Uh,
then or last year or 2020, and
mm,
then and 2019 actually. Yeah, 2020, and then as far as dancing goes, I just started doing that.
mm,
Like I said, June of this year.
mm. And we're not even gonna say what you do, but you work a 9 to 5 too.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I've been
Baby girl.
blessing people. I got 2 extra jobs on the side. Trust me.
No doubt. So have any of your clients ever, at any of your work people ever seen you at the club?
No. Luckily, I yet actually just one did, and I did work with him briefly, but it wasn't,
Uh,
enough to where he noticed right away who I was.
well, I'm pretty sure you get flirted at the job,
Of
looking all
course,
cute
yeah.
in your outfit.
Yes,
so
sir.
so it's like put it this way, which is now segue to that because always the stigma they say that porn stars we can't have jobs, we can't have families, we can't have husbands, wives, or what the fuck ever. You just said you have a 9 to 5. What do you think of the misconceptions that people have towards our business?
What do you think? It's just like, yo. what you think it is. Just like you already have a label slapped on it that, oh, that's just what they do for their lifestyle, period. And no, because at the end of the day, that will never, like, yeah, you could make a lot of money, but that will never be enough to pay your bills, and you won't be satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who just wants to sit there and do that all the time? I know I don't. I need other activities. So,
Mm-hmm.
but that just might be me.
So when did you figure this game is a marathon and not a sprint?
I figured that out a long time ago. I've been knowing how the streets work for a minute. So, nothing you get to overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. Did you grow up overnight? No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So shoot, so from the outside looking in, what's some of the mistakes you see girls have made that they taught you don't need to make?
Being argumentative, definitely. Just
Mm-hmm.
nod, agree to disagree, and walk off. Don't blow stuff out of proportion, because I know a lot of people, they ruin their image. Like, I have a close friend currently that she had a particular image, and then due to somebody else's environment, she decided to change her actions and switch up. So you know what I mean. Just always stick to who you are and don't go against your own values. Definitely, that's why I feel like a lot of girls mess up when they try to conform to what expectations are. Definitely.
Yeah, because the thing about it is the most important part of this business is being professional
Yes, at all
and
times.
all and also keeping personal separate from
Your work.
professional. Yeah, from your work. How do you and what steps do you take to ensure that?
Oh, 100%. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, and everything I do, I am professional, depending on what the setting is. And that's
Mm-hmm.
even for, like, I'll give you a really good example. I was dancing for somebody in San Jose,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a disagreement of me being in a certain room that I had put my stuff in, and
Mm-hmm.
people, flew off the handle, wanted to argue, call out of my name, whoopty whoop. I just kept it calm. I said, okay, I'll leave, grab my stuff, and went out. Most people would, because you cursing, would go back and start like, mouthing
Mm-hmm.
off. I don't get down like that. I just nod and keep it pushing.
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing about it is, I tell ladies, it's being professional goes a long way, um, and
Most
also
definitely.
and also being able to adjust on the fly, because this business changes in a blink of an eye, as you can see, period.
Yes.
Um, when it comes to your brand, because you are developing a brand, how important is it for you to stay on brand?
Um, well, I'm not close to any ideas. You know what I mean? Never that.
I mean, you got the name Sugacookie. I mean, you
Yeah,
kind of
but that's
hit.
everything sugar and sweet and everything neat. So, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, as long as I keep it classy but
Mhm,
sexy and you know what I mean, juicy, like I like it, like some sugar, then I'm
mhm.
fine.
Ah,
I definitely wouldn't say that I too much would try to jump out of image as far as my
mhm,
personality goes, though I like to definitely stick to the fun, flirtatious type.
mhm.
So, yeah.
Now, with that being said, you said to keep it sexy. Okay. Um, how important is it for you to have the look of a sex symbol?
How important?
Yes. Because the reason why I say that is because one of the things that got lost in this new era of this business is the attention to detail. That ladies don't go the extra mile in their videos like they used to on a whole. So, and from looking at your pictures, from looking at, what I'm saying, you make it a point to look your best no matter what. To look
Yes.
to, as they say, you want to be the part. You want to play the part. You got to be the part. So, speak to
Yes,
the
sir.
importance of looking the part.
So definitely it's all about, what attracts people, the eye.
Mm-hmm.
As soon
Mm-hmm.
as you see something, that's if it's food. If that's somebody that looks good to you, you know what I mean? Then definitely that's what people look at first. So that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say definitely how you look is a big thing, because if you push yourself out as being a dancer and you try to be a little bit different from everybody else, other people are going to start to get curious. Like if you're out there and, oh, look at her over there though. Like, oh, she's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So definitely
because
having your own personality about as far as a dancer, and don't try to be the
mhm.
same as others.
Oh yeah, because like I said, I see. Even the picture I'm looking at now, where you squatting down with the lighting up, stilettos.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the eyebrows, the eyelashes popping, the whole nine, everything. How tall are you?
I am 5'10"
I'm 5'10". Oh,
with
she a
some
tall
attitude.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear the attitude. There's nothing wrong with that. That's cute. Man, I'm pretty sure your personality goes over very, very well. You know what I'm saying, in what you do or what have you. So now, the one thing I always discuss, and I did talked about a show about this, is shame. There are a lot of girls get into this business, but they come into the business shamed of doing the business. Um, when did you say I ain't about to be shamed by what the fuck I do?
It's funny you asked me that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay. How did you come to that? What made you say
I
fuck it?
actually lost a boyfriend
Oh.
because he was upset of the work that I was doing and pretty much tried to tell me I either did it or got rid of him. And, I'm going to choose business and money over you. So if you're going to block my money, then I'm not about it. So
hmm
that's definitely how I'm going to say I came across it because I was like, nobody's about to block my money. So, yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, even to the point that actually, because I think what you be probably would classify as thick, maybe BB dub somewhat.
Yeah.
That's okay then. Period. So this is the crazy part. You're coming in. You're probably one of the youngest coming in the game as far as BBW, because a lot of BBWs usually don't enter the game to their 30s, what have you. So your chances for longevity is very strong on that end. So with that being said, you seem like a woman that is very comfortable in her body. Speaks to being comfortable in your body doing this business, especially being a dancer. You feel what I'm
hmm
saying? You know what I'm saying? It probably I don't know. Your peers, whether you're you know what I'm saying thicker than them, or is there a lot of skinny ones or a lot of ones like yourself or what have you? Period.
So mostly what I've noticed is either tall girls with big booties and no stomach, or it's just no stomach, big booty, and something that's nicely toned. Me,
Mm-hmm.
I come on the other aspects of things, even being my age, and most of the time I am the biggest girl up in there,
Mm-hmm.
but I make my appearance known. I stand out from those girls, so.
Mm-hmm. So shoot, but see the reason why, because probably your confidence that probably s- sticks out. You feel what I'm coming from,
Yeah,
because you're
definitely it
comfortable
is. It's
in
my
your
it's my my fun personality, yeah.
yeah. Because yeah, you sound like you very comfortable.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, because it's confidence is sexy and confidence draws money, and a lot of people understand that.
More
Period.
people, yeah.
Skin. And if you're not confident, people can tell.
Yeah, if you're insecure, definitely people can tell, most definitely.
So no doubt. So moving forward, now that you are single, what about this piece? You better off being single moving in this business.
Yeah, definitely starting out, I do feel like being single would be the best, just so I can figure out really where I'm trying to be at. And then you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after I could let a little something come around if I choose to or not. I don't know.
So shoot, do you think that you would have a hard time dating because you're in the business?
No, I just feel like I had somebody who's trying to control me more than be with me, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not down for
Which
that.
I never understood that, because you see her on the pole, you fell in love with her on the pole, and then when you're dating it, now you want her to get off the pole. What the
No, it's
fuck?
funny. It was funny actually. He did not meet me like that.
Oh, he
He
didn't.
met me when I
Okay.
was pregnant with my son with somebody else's kid, and then progressing. Like I said, he started irritating me, being more neglectful. So, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I stepped out for a second and found who I was, and then he wasn't having it because all of a sudden he's like, oh, I wasn't paying attention to you, so now you did this, so now I'm paying attention. I'm like, no. See, that's out.
Okay. So it's funny. It's funny when we discover about each other, when we discover about ourselves. You know, period. But see, that's where it goes to Janae Anoki, Spotless Mind. You know, period. Shame on you for changing. No. Shame, no. Shame on me for changing. No. Shame on you for staying the same. Got to tell anybody
Right.
the only way a relationship can last is how you adjust to the person's change.
Yes, not trying to be going against it. Because here's my thing. If you're trying to force somebody to not do something that they're doing, what's it going to do? Make them upset. They don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, because it's kind of like you don't make them do it, they have to do it on their own. They have to do it because they want to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's futile because they're going to have resentment towards you because it might be something that they love to do and was passionate about. You know, because people don't realize that it's empowering when you are exotic dancer and you have all their attention on you.
Yes, it is.
You can get drunk off that shit. I'm sorry.
You can, and a lot of people don't understand. It's adrenaline when people want you. You be like, "Oh, me? No way! Like I'm stupid. I'm hella goofy."
Oh God, you would have slapped me with slapped my ass with $100 bill? Why, go ahead, sir.
Period.
But
I'm
see,
not gonna pass that up.
I mean, because it's like to me, I think that's the ultimate sign. Yeah, that's the ultimate sign of beauty if a guy is willing to spend money.
Yes, it is, most definitely.
And even to a dude that, me personally, if someone pays for mine, I'm not upset. Thank you. You let me know that I have something that is very, 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 very bad as shit. If you really come,
yes, because if I'm not getting no action, then maybe I'm not for this. You know what I mean? So the fact that I'm getting attention means something.
But see, I think it's more about the insecurities that guys may have when it comes to that, because they're so worried that either you're gonna find a sugar daddy that's gonna sweep you off your feet and leave you, or you is gonna screw everything that's moving.
Right, correct. And yeah, a lot of guys do have those thoughts.
Yeah, but
I
I
definitely
mean,
think as long as they don't let it control them, that they'll be fine. Because you can't be trying to control that person. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be like make her be like, "Ew, no, just get away from me."
yeah, because it's kind of it's like I tell any dude, you don't want the woman. A woman, keep it 100. A woman give away that pussy a million times. She ain't gonna give away that heart, mind, but a few times. So
Yes.
it's like, and then I look at it like this, dude. The money that she made that night, who you think she gonna spend it on, dummy? You. She go, hey boo boo, you want some Jordans today? We had. She walking in with a trash. Hey, your ass got an attitude, man.
Why
Shut
the
the
fuck are
fuck
you complaining? Like, you should be happy that I'm bringing this in. You know what I mean? Can I get an amen?
Your girl's a stripper. Yeah, nigga. And your point.
Look what I got from it. Instead of sitting there, steady trying to complain because I'm doing this thing and everybody gets to text me and I'm never home. How about you appreciate what's going on, first of all?
But like I said, it's just that macho attitude. Because at the end of the day, I look at it like this: a woman tolerate a man being a drug dealer.
Exactly. So why is it so stuck on, oh, that's only something that men can do? What about us? You know what I mean?
But see, that's why I always say it is normalized to watch porn, to watch sex, but it's not normalized to participate in or to make a career out of. It's
Right.
just not normalized. And it's kind of crazy that it's like that because 90 if not 100% of the world watches porn.
Oh, that's crazy. That's high ass numbers.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's keep it 100 because one, porn has become so normalized that now it became saturated.
Yeah.
Because you got so many people that want to participate more so than watch. Thanks to, of
Correct.
course, thanks to OnlyFans and numerous other things that I don't even want to go into.
Yeah.
Y'all got to go back and listen to the episodes. But because of that, it made it seem like what we do ain't shit.
Pretty much, yeah, because it downplayed it, I feel like.
Yeah. Because like I said, trust me, you haven't been on set yet. And I luckily you will never experience certain things, such as dude can't get hard. No
Yeah.
matter what you do. He came too quick, can't get it back up. And
And
then
then
of course, yeah. And that's just the bad side. And the good side is you look at dude like in another lifetime, boy. In another lifetime, boy.
pretty much, because what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Where have you been when I was dating? What the fuck? My leg is still shaking, you son of a bitch. I need a moment. Need a cigarette. No, motherfucking roll a blunt. Shit.
Right. That part.
No, yeah, because no, I mean, shooting is fun, but it's depending upon who you shoot it with, who you, how you shoot it, is still a process. Because like I tell people, like you said, it's about the angles. It's about the marriage between the female talent, the male talent, period. The chemistry, the pre-care, what the producing the male talent does to make you feel comfortable on set with
Most
from the
deaf,
conversation,
yeah.
period. Um, Also discussion of boundaries, period. How important is that going to be when you do your first shoot?
Well, what is boundaries? Because what industry are we in?
Well, okay. It's like put it this way. We're in industry and to keep it 100. You had scenes that got out of hand. You have situations where uh somebody hit a trigger of some kind and it throws not just the shoot off the whole day. The whole
Oh,
day.
okay, okay.
From. So it's you want to let them know your do's, your don'ts, what you're into, what you're not. Meaning I may not want you to touch my ass. You decide to rim it. But and afterwards, even though we get through the scene, I feel some type of way towards you, and you can sense it. And we still got 2 shoots to do.
So definitely, I'm
So,
gonna say just make it known like what I'm into, what I'm trying to do going into it, and then
mm-hmm,
from there, keep it pushing. Because like I said, I don't have too many boundaries. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But definitely, I don't know.
Ooh,
It's
wait,
all on the vibe on the photo shoot.
we BDSM.
Yeah, damn near. It's
We saw.
all about what you're trying to do when we get to the photo shoot. Because I've done a couple of things, I might say, but that's for another time. Another time.
So you just made the Dom and me just to hear that. So okay then. So okay then. So you into bondage,
What
rope
was that?
rope
I'm sorry.
play. You into bondage, rope play.
Hell yeah.
I would have enjoyed working with you. The masterpiece we would have been making. Oh my goodness, the masterpiece we would have been making. Well, I see that you're gonna be a lady, gonna be very, very versatile, and I'm gonna give you some advice that a Hall of Famer said in an interview. Her name was Jada Fire. You can look her up. Jada Fire is one of the baddest black porn stars that ever walked this planet. They
Okay.
said they asked her. They said, "How is it that you had your longevity?" She said, "Because I was the nastiest slut on set." She said, I may not be that in my personal life, but when I'm on set, I'm the nastiest slut you ever see. I'm gonna make it look wet. I'm gonna fuck hard. I'm gonna go hard. Period.
I know that's
And
right.
so as a guy that had been doing this business for 15 years, I see potential. I can't wait to see what your first scene look like.
Thank you. I hope I get to shoot this soon.
No doubt. Did any male talent you scoping out? You can manifest
Not
on my show.
because everybody to them about it, but Most definitely not nobody that's agreed to it yet, but I think I have a couple I could say.
Okay. Okay. And would you be doing content houses?
Yes.
Mm. You hear that, fellas? And you know y'all better holler at Sugacookie and stop playing. Cause I
Man.
smell the race for the I smell the race to see who's gonna be first. So I'm gonna ask you a question. The other thing is, what is gonna be more in this business? To get content or to get paid gigs?
I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say both because the content is what's gonna get you the pay gig. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, see, I like the way she thinking anyway. All right. So with that being said, tell everybody where they can find you, baby girl.
You said what? I'm sorry.
No, are you smoking?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then I just want to make sure because no, I was saying, tell everybody where they can find you,
You can
where
find
we
me.
can see some sugar cookie.
You can find me in Antioch. I be at local bars and stuff as such, like tailgaters. You can also find me in Oakland. If you just go
Mm-hmm,
on Instagram and look up After Hours, most of the time I put it in my hashtag. Also follow
mm-hmm,
me at Bout Money Sugar. That's BOUTMONEYSUGA. That's how you can reach me and book me for your events when needed. I also
mm-hmm,
promote merchandise. If you have any you want me to, put some sex appeal to it, I'm there for you.
mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Now the other thing is, will you come back and be a smoke buddy?
Of course.
See. So she'll be back because see, I would love to accompany you on your journey into this business, and my platform is to your disposal, Miss Lady.
Most definitely. I love that.
So it's official. Sugar Cookie is now a smoke buddy. You'll be hearing more from her. And one day you will get the opportunity to hear the porn tales of her telling about her first shoot. I can't wait.
All right.
Most definitely. So with that being said, life is a learning experience. With the porn experience, you didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thank you for coming to the lounge, Sugar.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.